And now at 6, James Whitey Bulger on trial. Opening statements began today in the criminal case against the notorious Boston gangster. Both sides laid out their cases, and we have obtained some surveillance photos of Bulger that prosecutors showed the jury. Pinpoint News Tracker taking you to Boston now. Target 12 investigator Tim White has been covering the mob for years, and he joins us now outside federal court.
Packing 3 courtrooms inside Boston's federal court where hundreds of members of the media, as well as victims' family members and just members of the general public. It's day 1 of one of the most anticipated trials in decades. These police surveillance photos entered into evidence in the trial of James Whitey Bulger. Prosecutors say they show Bulger running a criminal organization out of a Boston garage with other gangland figures from the 1980s. In opening statements, Assistant U.S. Attorney Brian Kelly telling jurors Bulger was a hands-on killer who led an extensive criminal enterprise. He then showed the jury pictures of each of the 19 people investigators say Bulger killed, including the father of Tom Donahue, who was in court for the start of trial.
You know, so when they bring that up, obviously it hits home real quick at first. It stinks. It's lousy. I was looking right at the picture. I'm heartbroken when I see it.
Defense attorney J.W. Carney stunned the courtroom, admitting for the first time that Bulger was involved in drug trafficking, as well as gambling and loan sharking, but he poked holes in government witnesses who claim Bulger was a murderer. Some of those set to testify against Bulger committed homicides themselves.
I don't think people appreciate the lengths to which federal prosecutors and the FBI will go to obtain a conviction.
In all, Bulger is facing a 32-count indictment. He was on the run for 16 years before being tracked down in California. Testimony in the Bulger trial resumes on Thursday. Jurors can expect to be in Boston's federal court all summer long, with the case going deep into September. In Boston with the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.